I think though that the main thing is changing up DLC for them now. It's getting quite stale just having the 4 and having continuously multiplayer. It would be nice to throw in an extra zombies map, maybe different game modes and stuff in the next one, because that was originally what was going to happen in Black Ops 2. So maybe we will see a little bit more kind of diversity in terms of zombies DLC.
Especially with like new consoles.
Yeah.
Improved ranking system as well. I'd like to see a bit more of that. I mean, the one we got now is all right, but
it doesn't promote fun plays. Everyone's always like, I have to get to a high round every game so I don't get de-ranked.
There should be different ways to level up, like different challenges.
Different types of emblems, I guess. Like you get a skull for kills, you get bottles for perks, usage. And
that's an important point, though. Challenges and zombies. That's something we should try and really assimilate to try out, because it's something that could really kind of define you as a player and make that leaderboard ranking something that actually means something, rather than someone who just literally runs around for 3 hours or 4 hours. Having independent challenges that can be completed every time you play the game, or different sets of challenges that you could complete, say
random objectives.
Random generator
like persistent perks and stuff like that.
Things like that you have to achieve by a certain round. That would be good. That's a good idea to extend your leaderboard stats. That's a really good idea.
There's like contract challenges from multiplayer and persistent perk, like mini quests rather than just
contracts is probably a better word to use, actually. If you remember back to Black Ops, that's probably
I'm signing this contract to kill 500 zombies in one game or something like that. Make it something a little bit more like mission,
or something not as well. I suppose
hold out in a particular area or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Or just use certain weapons, and
it won't be difficult for them to show where that area is by just putting in some kind of glowy area around it or something, outline it.
Yeah,
that's a very good idea, though. Yeah, that's good.
So I'd like to see co-op challenges as well, rather than just independent ones.
Yep, absolutely. Like revives and stuff as well. Being a team player.
That'd be good. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like that though, which should have been introduced already. Not should have been like it was going to be, but just should have been because it would have been better.
More enjoyable.
Definitely.
Well. Something
there has been a major lack of innovation with zombies.
Absolutely.
Which need to change, but I'm guessing just consoles are waiting for next gen to be able to really do anything special.
One question: why do you play zombies? Just why? What's the goal?
I don't really enjoy it so much anymore, but it used to just be for the survival, getting to good rounds.
Around in circles for hours, achieving pretty much nothing.
No, that's not why I play zombies.
No, I play it for the story.
Yeah.
You do the quest line, then you do the story, then you find out all the magic things, and then you just go around having fun with like the head choppers, paralyzers, stuff like that. But then after
that's not fun though. Is that fun?
Boring.
I don't know.
That's the goal of zombies essentially, and then it gets boring, and then you don't want to do it anymore, and then you need to.
That's why they need to throw in new stuff, because people like us.
Now.
But they need new input as well, because it's getting to the point where I just think this is the same thing now forever. But the thing is, if they hired someone like me, it would be too difficult to play. It wouldn't be fun to play. My idea of fun isn't what a lot of people think it. Mine isn't the same as yours, and that's watering it down. I understand why they have to have this watered down kind of game mode, because a lot of people do enjoy getting to those really high rounds. But
that's why they need more maps.
I wouldn't like that. It's boring.
Yeah, like Nuketown, that was just in its own kind of thing, and it was just a fun thing for a few.
Just survival, yeah.
I think I like Nuketown a lot compared to simply because you can just get any gun you want. There's no pain of having to rely on teammates for pack-a-punch or anything stupid like that. Which is one of the reasons I hated Shangri-La. It's just what's the point if you can never get to pack-a-punch and stuff.
They depend too much on co-op. But moving on to the next question. Does Mob of the Dead have anything to do with the main storyline?
I got told off for answering this, so someone else can answer it.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay, well, you gave the same answer as me, and then someone had to go at me. I can't remember who it was.
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it was Warren, and he's forgotten idea. That was complaining.
Oh, okay.
But no, it doesn't have anything to do with it, and there's just a few references now and then, like Arlington talking about Nikolai and that kind of...
Had a sip of water.
Well done. That's interesting. Charlie, what were you going to say?
No, I'd just like to see, more about Arlington. I don't know, when we first played Mob of the Dead, I was immediately drawn to him, because he seems to be a really interesting character. I just wish that, they just involved him a bit more.
And he's sexy
outside.
Yeah, all the other characters are kind of shit anyway. Finn, why? Sal,
I think
yeah,
all of the characters from Mob Dead are like better than.
Yeah, they were much better.
well, I guess because they had a bit more like of a clear backstory.
But also, those guys are professional actors. They're people who have made it like significantly made. You can tell as well. Their voices are kind of rugged, and you can tell that they've.
But also,
done
like
amazing.
Steve Blum for like Dempsey, he's a professional voice actor and stuff. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't really understand where you're going with this.
Yeah, but they
I'm going
suit
somewhere
their
because I'm not
environment.
comparing him to Steve Blum, because Steve Blum is a very, very good voice actor. The people who did the quote-unquote transit characters, whether or not they're professional voice actors, they were shit. I mean, I felt no attachment to them whatsoever.
The
They
Mob
were
of the Dead ones
dead.
suit their environment, whereas
Absolutely.
the new ones are just a random bunch of people, kind of thing.
Well, alright then. Next question. What is each member of Play the Game's favourite Perca-Cola of all time?
Oh, I don't fucking care.
Ben likes Deadshot. I don't know why, but he does. That's great. Chris likes Double Tap. I like Double Tap. And
Not necessarily because it's OP. I liked it in World at War.
yeah, I liked him World at War as well, and then it came double damage, essentially, and it's a little bit too good for 2,000 points. Which could do with some balancing. And Charlie likes Vulture because it's OP as shit.
Well, yeah, I do like it, but at the same time, I still believe that it should have been split up into different perks or perma perks or something. But
Imagine if it was put in the saloon and you had to like take different like shots, like 2,000 points for like a shot of
That'd be
gas
cool.
stuff.
that sounds better.
That's a good idea. Yeah. There's this idea that's been floating around as well about mixing colas, but I don't think you'd mix them. I think maybe you could find parts of them over the map, and then you finally build like a full Perca-Cola. And if you don't find all like 4 parts or 3 parts, like essentially like shots again, if you don't find those shots, if you want to call them that, then you only get a limited version of the Perca-Cola, which I think would be quite nice.
So like if you put one part on or one shot in, then you get like 20%.
So you got one shot of Juggernaut gives you and a quarter health increase.
and so on.
Yeah.
Or like the upgraded perks idea, which I had in another video, where like you buy Mule Kick for 4,000, and then you buy it again, like Mule Kick 2, and it improves, and you get like a new set of
Just
things. I mean, it's an
that is a
extent.
good idea.
The point.
The thing is, the original perks shouldn't have been so powerful because, I think that look at Vulture, that could essentially be the upgraded version of Vulture, if you know what I mean, because it's so powerful. That perk is 3 perks in one, and it's really, really, really beneficial to the player. So that could have been essentially the upgraded version.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a seriously good perk. I know why people like it. I know why people don't like it as well, but I think it's very good.
Well, I always like the idea of maybe buying like a 4-pack of perks. So if like someone's just died and they've come back in and they have no points, when your teammate's on like say 30,000 points, they can go and buy like a 4-pack of say Jug for perhaps 20,000 points or something, lay it down, and then the whole team can access it.
That's quite good. Yeah.
And also there was like another thing about like carrying a perk bottle with you, so that if you get down, you can choose to like drink it, and then and you can only carry like one of them at a time, and it's like extra like 4,000 points or something like that. It's like double the price or something, which would be
That's
really
not bad either.
like lots more carrying capacity would be nice rather than one part at a time.
I don't like about the perks is you always just buy the same ones because they're OP. Everyone always gets Jug. It gets a bit boring. Can't they come up with a system
That's
where you
it.
don't have
That's why I
to...
don't get Electric Cherry. I always get Deadshot. Always.
What
It's
about a
fun.
randomization machine? Like you go to like a machine and it just gives you 4 random ones, and then you have to deal with that.
That's okay, but I can see some problems with that.
In that, yes.
Well, first of all, people will moan because they don't get Jug.
Well, maybe if the original perks are there.
Back to
but-
Chris's point, though, like, as soon as you jump in a game, the first priority for everyone is to get Jug. And people would not waste their points on a randomizer knowing that they can't get Jug from that. So I don't think people really care.
I guess so. They just
It
need
should be
to...
a system with more variety to make perks fun. But then,
Variety is what's
Boring.
needed. Variety, innovation, different shit, which hopefully the single player team are actually trying to do, which they are trying to do, especially with like the quest line and like the main quest in Alcatraz was fairly easy and accessible to everyone, and you could upgrade tomahawks and all that kind of different stuff. I'd like to see more of that. Should be great, which we'll see about that next game and next DLC.
Oh, fuck it. Come on, next question.
Next question. A while back, why did Trout tweet about the mountains in Shangri-La?
Oh, God.
Go on, Ben.
Get more sales.
I'm depressed. Get more subs.
Get more sales.
Oh, yeah.
What? Yeah.
They want more sales so their boat goes.
Not just more sales, but more play time, because it was the least played map of all time. So I think that they wanted people to, actually go back and try it, and essentially sell it, because there was nothing different. It's not on Mars. It's nothing. It's
and sometimes
bullshit made by Zelensky.
They put things out which are just trolling, like some special you can get into the sewers in transit and go to bus route B or something. Yeah. And it's not happening. It's just to make you think there's more in the map, and then you'd be playing it more, and then waste your time. That's great.
Oh, God.
That's great. You're halfway through a commentary, isn't it?
I'm bored. Next question.
Well, if you want to ask these questions, go ahead.
I don't want to ask him. I just want to finish. Let's do it. Come on. We're doing well.
Who or what created the MPD on Moon? Well, Chris. What do you expect?
Why am I answering all of these?
Because he directs them all to you, because he hates you.
Because I don't know the answer.
The people that worked there?
What, Treyarch?
Yeah, you're Treyarch.
Not work on
Technically, you're correct. Yeah, just leave it at that.
I'm going to leave it at that, yeah.
Yeah, people made it, and it was used by alien technology and all that kind of shit with your people.
Powered by
Shangri-La's. Shangri-La's.
Thingy, the little thingy man.
Yeah. The little thingy man. It was just a Dolphin's pocket.
That's it.
The thing that annoys me is even if you kind of knew that, it doesn't really make much difference anyway. It's almost as bad as the Fear Teddy things. It's like, even if you did know that, what difference does it make?
Even if Fear Teddy's right, it doesn't matter, because
by the time you find that out, you're at the last DLC anyway, so...
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't mean anything. It's bullshit.